So we finished last week, third place, tied for third, solid overall. And this week we are making the trip out to California. So TQC California Golf Club. I believe this is Cal Club out in San Francisco. They've got us playing off the back tees, pin 1, medium winds out of the southwest, firm, and fast. So we're gonna have to be careful on the greens here. Things are gonna be a little slippery, but hopefully it'll be a good challenge. Medium winds, pretty calm breeze, more than likely here. So let's get after it. All right, seems like a pretty straightforward drive here. Let it rip. All right, so if we were an aggressive hitter, you might look at like taking a big overpowered drive and getting it way down there. 202 yards down the hill is not too bad. We do have an awkward lie, but we are also on a downhill lie, so might not see too much difference in our overall shot outcome here. Let's see here. So if this carries out like 207, lie is gonna take a bit off. It's only slightly downhill, so I'll still play it for like 3 yards, say. So 204. I think this wind is gonna keep us short. I think this wind is gonna keep our 6-iron a little bit short here. So I think I'm gonna take 5-iron and I'm gonna play a little cut. Little cut, little loft. Not a lot. So I'd like to make sure that we find our way out onto the green. Hold it a little bit out there. Maybe we'll get a kick left. What a bounce. Alright, so a bit big on the bounce, leaves us a little bit long. I have a feeling, well, this is saying that it's a little bit of right to left break at the end here. But I would think that we're mostly left to right given the way that we came to the hole. So I feel like this is below my feet. Looks like it might be on the left to right for the first little bit and then kind of swing its way back. I feel like I just want to trust what I'm seeing from here more. So I'm going to play for the break and not much on the comeback. Ah, see, there's the big fall off. Okay. Well, we'll take birdie on the first. We will take birdie on the first. Would have been nice to read that a little better, but I can't read what I don't see. Hey, good evening, Wayne. It's not Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. I know what you're doing. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. I know I pushed it out to the right there, but I don't think I had my aim lined up properly. I mean, clearly I didn't, but from the mini-map to there, I think I was not seeing something properly. Because this is saying this is where it is. So it's like off base in there. All right. Well, that's good. That's really quite nice. 130 to the front, 140 to the front. So we're gonna have to hope here a little bit. We are gonna have to do quite a bit of hoping. Alright, this is probably gonna have a lot of rollout, but I would rather it get there. Oh. Come on, I'm gonna need a kick to the right. Okay, not the greatest. Not the greatest of holes here. Not the greatest of holes here. Definitely not how you want to start this off. But that drive basically sets this whole thing up for failure. And then I did not factor that lie into things at all. At all correctly. Is this still gonna be so low? Crazy tough break. Crazy, crazy, crazy tough break there. All right, big par. Okay, so we're gonna just leave that hole behind us. Act like it never happened. A par is not gonna kill us. A par is absolutely not gonna kill us. But just can't make driving mistakes like that. That's for sure. All right. Says 16 feet down. Feels way more than 16 feet down. But maybe that's all just about perspective. If we get it down here, we're gonna end up being too long. I think if we take 3 wood, we can get a wedge. I don't think I want to necessarily be flirting too much with pitch shots, as they're not my bread and butter. I think that three wood is quite nice. Fairway's lower, but then raises up again to the green. Yeah, Bonacor, like we've got it now 3 feet up, but even still, or 10 feet up, it still looked way steeper than the number it was giving, right? But a lot of that stuff ends up being about like the perspective that you get from different spots. Alright, so we'll get a few yards. I think this sand wedge, though, probably needs a little help. That'll play. That'll play. All right, get in there. Get in there. All right, uphill drive here. Got those bunkers. Probably want to try and with this distance and uphill. Drive as far as I can if possible. Slightly slow, but 105 is definitely going to help get us down there. 350. There we go. So this is actually now a manageable second. Your reads are always different. Hey, you'll get there with time. It's all about the practice, right? It is absolutely all about the practice. You'll start to see them better as you go. All right, I'm gonna need a practice swing or two here to figure out where I think this shot is gonna come out. Something like that. Hold it left a little bit. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, though. So we got 2 inches down the hill. It's fairly flat behind. Does still run off just a little bit, but I don't think it's too much cause for concern. Alright, so I think I know where I want to put my power at. The way that it broke down the hill here, I think it's got to be a right to lefter going back to the hole. That pin is telling me a different story at the flag. But at my feet, I'm getting right to left read. Big eagle. All right, it gets us to 4 under through 4, which is a very, very nice spot to be. Love that. Ooh. About 5 yards in, 10 yards if you take that angle. You still are looking to put it pretty close. It's up the hill once you get down there, but I think you can bound this up. It's just if you're not far enough. I might try and overpower this one just a little bit. That way, because I think if I overpower this, I think that brings the flop into play. Yeah, here we go. So we're 40 yards, up 10. That's so far behind. Little bit of a down slope. Once you're on there, fairly straight on, little bit left to right maybe. Can't partial this. Flop shot's gonna go too, or sand wedge flop that is gonna go too long. And I think there's too much yardage to this backstop on the green to bring that into play. Like if we took the sand wedge flop, we probably just die at that hill and don't actually come back. So I don't want to flirt with that too much. I think if you gave a little bit of that, I think you might be able to actually roll this flop up to the hole. I slowed, pushed it. Not ideal. Not ideal. Didn't commit to the shot. Or, well, I committed to the shot. I didn't commit in the swing. Got a little bit paranoid about the tempo and let it get away from myself a little bit. All right, uphill, right to left breaker. Gotta make sure we give ourselves enough pace for it, and also just make sure that we leave ourselves probably enough room for the break. But that's another one of those ones. I had a putt like that in our last match play, or like our last alt shot match. I just didn't hit it with the pace that I thought I was giving it up the hill. And so that obviously is a problem of its own. All right, so if this carries about 210, we're gonna land short of the hole. There's gonna be some rollout. Maybe try and put a little bit of break into the 5-iron, but you still want to make sure that you can get to the hole. It's a little slow. It's gonna hang outside right. I don't know if this feeds at all. Feeds away. Great. Alright, so there's just a little bit of mound over by where the hole is at. Seems fairly flat once you get up there. Actually seems fairly flat the whole way. Maybe a little bit below my feet. Oh, it was more. Then downhill behind. So that's always one of those dangerous ones. There, I try and give it a little bit more, but maybe the approach to that is on putts that are like 3 inches or more uphill. That's where I like have to be sure that I give beyond what I think. Okay, potentially drivable 4. It feels like it could just be troublesome. That being said, I think we get the distance. We'd be somewhere in here, and then it kicks. It's gotta kick downhill. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know if we're gonna want to chip this one or putt this, because it is quite downhill. Definitely a bit left to right. I think we're gonna chip this one. Seems like that's probably gonna be the safer play. So let's see here. That's gonna leave it short. And then let it roll. Then we get a nice little stroke out of here. I left it too short, but didn't even get it to go to the other side of the hole. All right. Easy birdie though. We're gonna take an easy birdie anytime we can get one. Of course, you like to get the eagles when they when they present themselves as options, but sometimes it's just not meant to be. Ooh. Tough club selection, because 4-iron's gonna be short. 4-iron is gonna be short, but we're gonna be way too long. There's not enough wind here. Actually, fully lofted. Fully lofted, and with this wind, I think if we play just a little bit of fade back onto it, I think the 3 hybrid might actually be okay. It's a nice strike. Oh, maybe didn't even need to start playing the fade on it. Yeah, definitely didn't need to play the fade on it. But it's also 5 inches uphill at the back of the green here, so hard to know that ahead of time. Seems like we're in a fairly flat spot. Maybe a bit of left to right in it. If anything, like I'm getting left to right from that view. Getting maybe just a touch. Hard to tell. Definitely very hard to tell. Maybe like there. Took my own advice, hit it firmer up the hill when it's more than 3 inches up on the faster greens, and we convert on a birdie, so that is big time. That is big time stuff right there. A little bit up the hill. I think if we take a little bit off of this drive, we can leave ourselves with a nice yardage coming in on our approach shot. Worst case scenario here, if we trickle out into pitch territory, we might still be able to shape a lob wedge. Oh no, we actually put it like right at our lob wedge. So we'll be able to float this up maybe with a little bit of backspin or a little bit of loft. Try and something like that. I like the swing. I don't like that I pushed ourselves out that far and underhit it a little bit from what I wanted. Shame that. Wind must have been playing maybe just a touch in too. So I feel like we're quite off from where I expected to be, but probably just played more loft than I was thinking I was. Having a hard time on this putt. Getting mixed signals here. Feels like the ball is slightly below my feet. Slightly below my feet and slightly tilted cup at the hole as well, so maybe it's just going to be a left to right breaker. Seems fairly flat behind, so I'm gonna take the line that I normally would here. Oh, come on. There's the break, but just a bit too straight. Just a bit too straight of a putt. All right. Well, we're 6 under through 9. Not a bad place to be. See if we can make some magic happen on the back here, though. I think if we take 3 wood off the tee here, give ourselves a wedge. If we drive, we're going to be putting ourselves down into pitch territory. Ball's at the back of the green, though, or the cup's at the back of the green, so maybe we have an opportunity to stick a pitch shot. I'm gonna try my hand at a pitch here. We're gonna see if breaking from the script is gonna bite us in the butt or not. So gap wedge pitch shot, lose a couple of yards. We've got a little bit of wind at the back, bouncing a little bit of rolls. So just make sure that we get a little bit of stopping power into it. Yeah, that's the risk there. Miscalculate how far we're going, and then I put brakes on it thinking we were carrying further, so. Yeah, and then you're going into the uphill, so I might still stray away from the pitch for now. So unless the opportunity seems too good to pass up. Alright, gotta hit it firmer because we're going up a 3-inch hill, so. Give it the pace. It's the pace I wanted. Came out a little flat. But, you know, it is what it is. We took a gamble there. Didn't pay off. So again, like this becomes the question of the gamble. But I think with a shot like this coming in, I think we're still in a distance where we actually have the option to take a lob wedge. Definitely get a little more flirtatious with that rough than I was expecting it to be. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. But this time I think odds are in our favor. We're just a little bit closer on a number. I think we can get this pitch to bite. There we go. Oh, that's on a line. There it is. All right, so you know what? We have one bad pitch, but we also come back. We come back with a very redeeming pitch. So it's not that we can't do it. It's just that we gotta be maybe a little bit better at choosing, or at least maybe the key is just to land the pitch right at the hole, and that should solve some issues. So 218 carry. Oh, see, this 4-iron is actually gonna be shy of the green. Even with the downhill, hybrid is what we're looking at. I don't know, partial hybrid is not really what I am super keen on. I mean, we can take a few yards off of it, right? But even with full loft, we're a few yards long. We've got a little bit of wind coming in. I think we can knock some off, and maybe a little bit more. I just don't know that you get this to sit the way that you'd love to. But I think this is the shot we have to take.
Go and tell your master that we have been charged by God with a sacred quest.
Jonah, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. A little bit fast into this wind here, so only problem there is, you know, that adds extra hook. Slow is gonna keep that hanging out just a little bit more, but I think this is always a green in regulation hole. Like, I think just trying to give yourself a putt. Looks like if we go off in the back that we've got a downhill shot coming back the other way. So I gotta figure this is what we're looking for realistically. Now, what I'm seeing in this putt here is left to right. Yeah, it's breaking away from me at my feet. Maybe it's a little bit straighter because it does seem like there's some right to left going on once you get up. Once you start going over that hill, it seems like it's a little bit back and forth. I'm still reading more left than right. So I think I've got to trust my gut on that much. All right. Give it good pace. Just try and get it up to the hole. And then break back to the right. Yeah, there's like a tiny bit of movement, but it's actually, surprisingly, it is a little bit more right to left there on the latter portion of it. But I think that's a solid 2-putt. I think you've pretty well got to go for the 2-putt there. So let's see here. You drive this. Ooh, what's the caveat? 51 feet uphill. So we'll bound our way down there. But then 51 feet with the tailwind. I still think that you might be okay. Ooh. I'm gonna probably take this driver with like a low little runner. Try and take off a little bit of distance. This might still get down too far, but there we go. Okay. I think this is more in the ballpark of what we want to have. It might be a little bit in between clubs, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So with a shot like this, lose 8 yards from the elevation, so that's 131. Maybe we'll get like 6 back. 137, a little bit less because it's uphill, so we're a few yards short. I think what you would need realistically for something like this is like a little bit of shape into it. Oh, I underhit it though, 98%. So unless this gets a big kick and roll. Okay, so maybe I underplayed the bounce a bit, because that definitely skipped. Ooh. Right to left breaker, fairly flat up top here, so I think you've gotta hit it. Gotta hit it on the line. There it is. Gotta get them birds. Gotta get them birds. Big conversion. Big shot down the hill, wind in. It'll leave us with a good number. I think we're okay to go straight at it. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy happening on a drive like this. At least, it shouldn't. Roll down the hill a good way should still leave us with a nice wedge into the wind. Alright. So, something like this is probably, I don't know, let's say it's like 9 miles an hour of wind. Got a downhill shot. Oh no! See, wedge with the downhill and the downhill lie. So say this gap wedge is playing 145 and then back into the wind. It's gonna be short. Think if we de-loft a little bit. Yeah, Seb shot 13 under first round. Very nice score. I just didn't commit enough D-loft to it. Thought I was gonna get a little bit lower release, cut that wind a little bit more, but unfortunately leaving ourselves short. Must be mad at me from yesterday. Possibly. Very, very possible. Okay, I think it's left to right. Although, no, from that angle it looks pretty flat. This is one of those tough putts. I'm gonna put it left edge, which is not really changing much, but I'd say it looked like if there was any break, it was left to right. Fortunately, that ends up being just a straight putt. Get the right pace. So we've made the adjustment on those uphill putts on the fast greens, and pacing has been quite good. So I'm very pleased with the way that's going at the moment. I think this should get down no problem prior to the fairway bunker. So if we can get a nice shot up in here. I think the big thing is that Seb was able to convert a lot on eagles. So if we get an eagle or two coming down this back here, we can be right up where he is. I think that 7 iron's too long. 65, a little bit short of that. See, I think this is... I think this is one of those, like, we're right in between. This is a little long, And then I want to take off a little bit more, I think is how I have to play it. Little fast. Don't kick straight left. Okay. A little long. Does it come back down the hill? Oh, that's just lovely. That's just lovely. There's a backstop. Oh. Alright, 6 feet. Fairly straight, little left to right. Get in there, TFR. Get in there. Great read of the group from the fairway. Yeah, able to tell so much from down there? Absolutely. Alright, so there's one eagle. There's one eagle down the backstretch. Bad timing. No, not bad timing. We made eagle. That's great timing. How is the stream, man? Hopefully all is well on your end. Ooh, okay. In between here a little bit. 133, downhill's gonna carry long. Alright, let's do something like this. A little bit too slow. Hopefully we still get a decent kick up here. Alright, so not bad, not bad. Not the shot we wanted, but it still puts us to 6 feet, so it gives us an opportunity to convert for a bird here. Hey, and Bonds, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hoping to make a cut in A. Good luck, good luck. How we feeling about it? We feeling pretty good? We're feeling like it's gonna be a close one. Oh. Kissed it. Kissed it. Oh, that stings. Oh, that stings. Thought I had it. Just a little aggressive. I think I know what my mistake is there. I think I'm fairly certain. But it happens. But it happens. Missed like 7 cuts by 1 stroke. Feel like it's gonna be another close one. Too many slows, but improving. Hey, improving's the big thing, right? Improving is 100% the big thing. But that stings a bit, just being on the verge over and over and over again. But you'll get there. Absolutely. Especially if you're improving, like that goes a long way. That goes a long, long way. Okay, so carries 220s. I still think it's gonna land somewhere back here. But that might be okay. That might be okay. I think we gotta aim more center green. Just in case it came a little bit more out to the left. I actually thought that downhill lie was gonna really, really get us going right to left. Hey, what's going on, Hey Cat? How'd the title fence go? T3. We were 5 strokes off, but we had 2 rounds where we didn't really score all that much, so knew it was gonna be tough. Knew I needed more out of at least the 4th round. I know that I was not on pace that I liked through the 1st round, but had the lead at one point. All right, right to lefter up the hill, need the extra pace. We know that much. Probably a little bit flatter at the start. Seems like some bigger break. Maybe in the middle, or maybe I'm reading that backwards. Because that's saying flatter as you get up there, but... Okay, so if that's flatter... So then that would mean... Something like this. Actually, a little bit less break on it. Oh, we'll take the bird. We'll take the bird. Would love to have given that a better run. Would have loved to have converted the other putt, but you know what happens. We're not gonna make everything. That is the nature of the game. Gonna try and make as much as we can. Well, that's so far downhill. Okay, so definitely gonna be looking at a pitch shot here. Or maybe even a flop if it gets out far enough. I think this is pitch though. Yeah, we're kind of in between, so maybe lob wedge pitched with a little bit of shape. Some tough greens on biz. Yeah, there's definitely some tiers to it in some different sections. So if the approach is not in the right spot, can certainly get caught out on it. Thought I was shaping a little more off. Not gonna lie. Thought I was shaping a little more off of it. That's okay. Like we've said, pitching is not our strong suit. Kind of a tough hole to not pitch on. This seems to continue downhill behind, and if it gathers too much speed, we're gonna be long gone. So, gotta be super mindful. Gotta be super mindful here. I think we're looking at a little bit of right to left. Maybe even a touch towards the end of this. Seems like it flattens out though in the last little bit, but I'm thinking probably need... No, it broke more at the end. Or I guess probably in the middle. All right, so not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. One stroke behind the current leader. I'll take a 12 under. Very solid. Few missed opportunities, but you know, I don't think I'll ever see a day where there are no missed opportunities. But 12 under, very nice score, and we'll press on from here.